Welcome to the Nevis Newscast for Monday, May 18th, 2020. I'm Fredicia Liebert. The electorate of St. Kitts and Nevis will go to the polls in 18 days to choose a new government. In an address to the nation on Monday, May 18th, Prime Minister the Honorable Dr. Timothy Harris announced the date of the National Assembly elections.
The date for nomination of candidates will be Wednesday, the 27th May 2020, and those of you who are registered will vote for the candidate of your choice on Election Day, which is Friday the 5th June 2020.
Prime Minister Harris explained that elections are required even in this time of a state of emergency in the Federation.
There are emergency regulations which we are advised are reasonably justified in a democratic society and in the context of the corona pandemic. The experts have advised that COVID-19 will continue for an indefinite period. In some respects, this election will be different because of the rules in place to combat the virus. We will continue to rely on our health experts to guide us in the way in which we can carry out our constitutional obligation to hold free and fair elections while keeping our people safe. For example, our health professionals have advised repeatedly that the nightly curfew and weekend lockdown remain in place to reduce the incidence of large social gatherings that are fertile ground for the transmission of the virus. As candidates and political parties campaign and bring their views to voters, therefore, some traditional means of communicating will inevitably have to be modified.
According to Prime Minister Harris, on Monday, May 18th, Governor General His Excellency Sir Tapley Seaton appointed returning officers in all 11 constituencies in St. Kitts and Nevis pursuant to the National Assembly Elections Act. He will also issue writs for the election of members to serve in the National Assembly. The Nevis Disaster Management Department continues its preparations for the 2020 Atlantic hurricane season with meetings with the Nevis Disaster Committee and the shelter managers along with the Ministry of Health regarding the new protocols that should be established and enforced during the hurricane season.
This time I would like to make a special appeal to our community emergency response team personnel in our communities. I would like you to hold your meetings and make plans towards the activation during the hurricane season. It's important. The disaster management is relying on our assistance in our communities. So I appeal to you, these community emergency response teams, to meet and discuss your preparatory actions in the event you are called during the 2020 Atlantic hurricane season.
Director of the Nevis Disaster Management Department, Brian Dyer, was speaking during the Emergency Operations Center COVID-19 daily briefing on Thursday, May 14th, 2020. In view of the COVID-19 pandemic, the Ministry of Human Resources, Nevis Island Administration, wishes to announce the availability of its COVID-19 special financial aid. This assistance will be provided to students who are citizens and residents of St. Kitts and Nevis residing on Nevis, presently studying abroad and have not returned to the Federation, not on a full scholarship, and in dire need find themselves in a financially vulnerable position as a result of the pandemic. The Nevis Island Administration understands the financial impact that COVID-19 has had on our students and their families and is committed to helping our students minimize the impact where possible. This will be in the form of disbursement of EC $1,000 per month for the months of May, June, and July of 2020 in the first instance. For assistance and retrieval of application form, kindly contact the Ministry of Human Resources at 469-5521 extension 5160 or email hrdept@nia.gov.com. Still to come, the Nevis Water Department issues water rationing schedule. The details right after this break.
Hi, I'm King Hollywood, the reigning Calypso King of Nevis. I have a message for you. Be safe, protect yourself and others. Cover your cough and sneeze, and remember, catch it, bin it, and clean it.
Stay updated by following the Health Promotion Unit on Facebook and Instagram or contact us at 469-8010.
Welcome back. A total of 6,195 applications have been received and processed under the COVID-19 Emergency Relief Fund administered by the St. Christopher and Nevis Social Security Board. Of that number, 4,579 persons have already received funds from the Income Support Program to the tune of $4,503,437. The first disbursement was made on April 20th, with continuous and daily uploads made to the bank accounts of beneficiaries. The figures as of May 15th, 2020 were presented by Antonio Maynard, Director of the Social Security Board, during an appearance on the radio program Inside the News on Saturday, May 16th, 2020. He gave a breakdown of the figures, noting that the total applications received and processed at the Social Security Head Office in St. Kitts from employers through the Department of Labor were 3,291. Direct applications from registered self-employed persons were 923. Figures from the branch office in Nevis were 1,981. We are very pleased to be dispersing these funds even on a day-to-day basis, Mr. Maynard indicated. He noted that this month's payment would be made on Wednesday, May 20th, 2020. Additionally, retroactive payments will be made to persons whose applications were received and processed but may not have received their funds as yet. The COVID-19 Emergency Relief Fund provides up to $1,000 to qualifying residents who lost their jobs or are on reduced hours and earning less than $1,000 per month. Self-employed persons registered with Social Security, as well as individuals made redundant as a result of the coronavirus pandemic, are also benefiting from this assistance. The payment period covers the months of April, May, and June in the first instance. The following is an advisory from the Nevis Water Department. The general public is asked to take note of the following measures relating to the dry spell currently being experienced. The Nevis Water Department has implemented a water rationing schedule. The areas to be affected are Butlers, Bricklin, Potworks, Barnaby, Newcastle, Camps, Nisbet Settlement, Lower Westbury, Cades Bay, Clifton Estate, Zion Village, Hanley's Road, Hickman's, Rice's, Victoria Road, Upper Church Ground, Brown Hill, Upper Hamilton, Cherry Gardens, Prospect, Bath Village, Bath Plain, Upper and Lower Stony Grove, and Charlestown. This interruption will occur between 10 p.m. and 4 a.m. nightly. This exercise commenced on Saturday, May 16th, and will continue until further notice. The following is a notice from the Department of Physical Planning and Environment regarding the Lady P's Villa Development Environmental Impact Assessment. The Department of Physical Planning and Environment has received the Lady P's Villa Development Environmental Impact Assessment for Farms Estate, St. John's Parish. A copy has been placed at the Nevis Public Library for the period May 18th to June 1st, 2020 for comments, concerns, questions, and suggestions from members of the public. Additional information can be obtained from the Department of Physical Planning and Environment, located upstairs the Nevis Water Department on Main Street, Charlestown, or call in 469-5521, extension 6302 or 2140, or sending an email to nevplan@yahoo.com. That's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, I'm Freddie Selibird. Thank you for viewing.
We got this. Yeah. I can make it. Ooh. You have no other choice but to be strong.
You're gonna make it.